Previously on Ceiling Fan Man.
Started saying that I feel we're in the Little Season pizza, like Caesar.
Pizza.
I felt like that's why we're in that. And of course, now that was like the final straw. So now a bunch of Christians are mad at me. And I didn't even understand that this was a hot button until I stepped on it, like most of the things I do. And I found out because they started using a word called preterism.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, he's a preterist. And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. I had to go look it up and to see what they said, because they're quoting like this dogma, like I read on it and said, well, that's what I believe. No, my research led me here. And if someone that calls themselves that believes it, fine, but that doesn't change me.
Right. What they do a lot, obviously, in the day and age we live, is we like to label things, or basically kind of dig. So if I labeled you a preterist, now I can just lump you in with everybody else who's a heretic, and then I don't have to address what you actually said. I mean, it's in the same way that'd be like if I called you a racist. Okay, so now I don't actually have to argue with you at all, because I've put you in this little label, and now you're no longer relevant to the normal discourse.
Yeah, and I've had this discussion. I'm not a soup can. They keep throwing labels on me. It's like I said, I started out Jewish, then I read the Bible, they called me Christian, but then they found out I was Jewish, so I was a Messianic Jew. And then, of course, they call me a preterist. I believe the Bible's literal, so that's a literalist. I think pandas are sus, so I'm panda sus. And
pandas are sus. It's funny. I want to talk about that for 1 second. I shared like a news story. I'm sure you probably saw this maybe then. Is that in China they were dyeing like dogs black and white?
Yeah. I showed it last night.
It cracked me up that I saw that. I was just like, the dogs were obviously really cute. It was just too funny that it was like, my parents have like a little Yorkie that looks kind of fat, and it looks just like, I was thinking like, is my parents' dog moonlighting as Panda? And the jury's out. I'm not sure yet.
Satellite tracking continues.